Great day, great day, great day. Rich rising, fresh sunrise unto you. Great afternoon, great evening, however the algorithm brought us together. Ooh, I want to say grateful I am to have you and welcome, 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 welcome to the house of Monet. I am your soul sister, and to some TT2, Monet, and ooh, here we are on this Transformation Thursday, ooh, with this 8 Lionsgate portal, igniting our innate fiery waters as we continue to create our reality in this timeline, dimension, and space, knowing that we are the ones who can create the portals that we need with the recipes in place, for it's engraved in our royal DEA. Welcome, 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 soul family, whether you are returning, ooh, welcome back, A1 Day Ones, or new. Look at you. The algorithm is doing this thing because you manifested me. Yes, you did. Look at you, you alchemist, you transmuter. I could call you transformer. It is Transformation Thursday, and we got that full moon in Aquarius coming through on 8/9. The energy is fluid all through here too. And remember, these messages are timeless, so whenever you see it, it's meant for you to see it. Time is fluid over here at the house of Monet. Okay, remember that. The algorithm does its things because, see, you manifest when this video is to see you just like that. Master magician, high priest, high priestess, I feel you up in the room. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Not just for yourself, because see, I see you. You are selfless. You are celebrating self and everything connected to you. You are celebrating the up level and the upgrade of humanity because you understand the rewriting in the story that's happening. Let's go. And this 8/8 portal and the planets coming into conjunction, removing any dis from the function, any dis-ease. You hear me? Dis from the ease, any of that, so you can ease on down that road and never have to look back, allowing yourself to know why the unpacking had to happen and things had to be seen for what they were and not the illusions they attempted to create. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, you heard me? And I'm grateful for you because I understand the individualism, but connecting with the body too. Ain't nothing like it. Now, let me say this before we go into what this Mercury upgrade, 8/8 portal, new moon in Aquarius, planets aligning and conjuncting too, has to give through the cards. I've already given the channeled message. I uploaded it to the channel, TikTok, Threads, Instagram, and the Book of the Faces too. If you would like to check it out, it is here on the tube of the U also, okay? But soul family, I want to say this to you. If the recipe requires you to cut off some energies and set boundaries, don't feel guilty for your growth. Because I can guarantee you, just as you took the growth, it was available to them too. They may not have seen it and they may have. That's not your responsibility. It was presented, and however it fell for them, they did not comprehend it, or they chose not to receive it. But it's not your cross to carry. You can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. And the song playing is ba 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 da. Hey, hey, give me some of that. Ba, 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 da. Ooh, well. I seen them making jokes or whatever yesterday. And I did do the necessary prayers to protect us as we go in before I started this video and meditation, okay? I was looking on the Book of the Faces yesterday when I was posting, and something popped up about this goddess, Erykah Badu, and it said she's a sex goddess. And I looked at some of the comments and I laughed because it's hilarious on how the perception has been polluted and perverted of just what a sex goddess is. Honey, if you knew what a sex goddess was, you would understand why her energy is so potent. And some of y'all, let's just be honest, some of you all have encountered a sex goddess and her energy is still helping you along your road or your journey, your mission, and your purpose. You may not have access to her physically as you did before, but she's still assisting you on your journey, because it's more to a sex goddess than just the physical act of a thrust and a push and a suck and a lick. Trust me. And for those of you who are here can attest, go ahead and drop a mermaid in the comment section. I will say this, knowing who I am in this version of me and remembering fully, I can say this, before I knew, I had children with some low frequency warlocks, unbeknownst to me. And I had children with them. And they attempted to manipulate me and control me through our children, because while I'm growing and they're saying they can't go because they choose to ignore the road available to them, and I'm taking it, they're like, hey. So it's, and in those, you make choices. I'm not going to go into my choices, but I'm just going to give you some options here and some advice. You make choices, and make sure those choices are not only beneficial for the child, but beneficial for you, your mental and your emotional, because that's what they are after. Okay? And they can't have it. No, they can't. Protect your energy. And don't feel I used to feel shameful because I didn't know, but how can I beat myself up for something I did not remember? Oh, I remember clearly now. And it won't happen. Yeah. Yes. Your wound holds the very remembrance. It's the Akashic Records. So we're going to go into the Mercury upgrade. Mercury upgrade. Mercury retrograde. And over here at the Hauz of Monet, I do call Mercury retrograde Mercury upgrade. And that is why I created these cards 2 years ago, because in Mercury upgrade, I like to take time and go into hermit mode and listen. And as I stated earlier, download the recipes needed. All right. All right. Yes. And I'm going to say this before we go deep into these cards. If you would like to get in touch with me for any of the services that I offer, from clip theory to the Hauz of Monet, from spiritual to getting your hair cut, styled, beard cleaned up, you heard me, whatever it may be. All of that information with the prices, services, and contact info where you can book with me will be at the end of this video, okay? For those of you who have allowed Tanisha, a.k.a. Monet, to be of service to you, I want to say thank you. I don't take it lightly. No, I take it soulfully and sacredly because I understand what it means to allow someone to lay their hands in your head. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, for those of you who have allowed me to be of service to you through the House of Monet, I want to say thank you. I take that soulfully and sacredly too because I know what it means to be a guide, assisting someone on their ascension journey and being just a guide and not an enabler. And I'm grateful for those who were that for me on my walk. And in my walk, and who still are. So, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. 10:37 on that timer, breaking cycles. And I said breaking them. In this Mercury upgrade retrograde deck created by myself 2 years ago, you will find zodiac signs. Yes, ancestral messages, channeled messages, healing what they left behind with the acronyms. Yes, notebook sessions created by your soul sister, the one and only Monet, aka Tanisha. If y'all got some other people out there saying they created it, I'm telling you right now they got lie. Okay, and I'm gonna leave that right there because I know what I know. That part, the ancestors got the rest. The Glendas are out on their broomsticks. Okay, now next. 11:31 on that time. So in this deck again, as I stated, zodiac, ancestor quotes, channeled messages, healing what they left behind with the acronyms, notebook sessions, also soul tribe quotes, peaky quotes, educated mind quotes. Ooh, and we even got some royal ancestors coming through here. Okay. I heard they may be part of your divine counsel at this time. And this bilocation card is sticking out at me for the psychic. So some of y'all may be omniscient. Oh, and I'm loving it. Oh. And I just heard that it is so. Many lifetimes you hold. And when I say you hold, it's almost as if you're the, what I'm seeing in my third eye, and I'm going to tell you, it's almost as if you have so many lifetimes, you know the beginning and the end. And I'm going to leave that right there. You heard me. Ooh, this world didn't give it to you, and this world can't take it away. And then we got the, you hear me? We got Andre 3000, big boy. Damn, 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 damn. Yeah, excuse my cards. I done had them for a while. It's time for me to upgrade. Do it again. Yeah, it is. Ooh, Mercury upgrade / retrograde. Lionsgate 88. All the planets that are aligned. Saturn retrograde. Ooh, full moon in Aquarius. Ooh, and the planets that are conjuncting too. What do you have for the collective on this Transformation Thursday? Speak to us in your special way. Yes, come through. I'm trying to see how many is that. 1, 2. Ooh, some of y'all might be feeling vulnerable at this time. Yeah. Ooh, and they said take the one on the bottom. Now I'm going to say this before we go any further. And yes, 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 yes. Ooh. Didn't I say, you know, excuse me. You gotta make sure this don't fall, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hey. Hold on, we're going to be gentle with that. Okay, all right. So, didn't I say, you know, the beginning and the end? So, they told me to start with the bottom card because you know the beginning and the end. And I'm leaving it right there. You asked the question. Yes. It's yes everywhere. Yes. 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 They said yes. Now, they said take a deep breath. Hold it. And release it. And the answer is still yes. 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 And they told me to tell you that because in this time, you are vulnerable. You are open, but you're open to the right things that are in the recipe for your highest good, your legacy and humanity. All right? They own. They own it. You hear me? Yes. 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 So, and they want you to know that it's okay to be vulnerable. I'm leading right there. Divination. This is letting me know some tapping in. We have some diviners here. I love it. Divination. Gaining insight into a situation by use of tools or ritual. Some of you all may be connecting to a diviner who is going to help you remember your gifts of divination. And I'm going to leave it right there because what I seen was just like the biggest, brightest light ever I've ever seen in my third eye. It started off like really small, and the more that I talked, the more it grew, and it just all right. If you ever seen Make a Wish with the little star, that's kind of like, but it was really like, yeah. Okay, solitude. And this is healing what they left behind with the acronyms. Notebook session created by your soul sister Brew. And let me go back to the psychic abilities. Psychic abilities. I did not say this. It is psychic abilities in this deck, and they were a gift by Rob Walker. Thank you, soul family. Now, solitude, silencing outwardly, being led intuitively, taking charge, uniting and removing division and entitlement. You hear that acronym? One more again. Silencing outwardly, being led intuitively, taking charge, uniting and removing division and entitlement. There's two. Solitude, self-development, orchestrated with love, insight, tranquility, unfazed, and dedicated with empowered visions. Yeah. Want me to do it again? Yeah. Self-development, orchestrated with love, insight, tranquility, unfazed, and dedicated. Empowered. With empowered visions. Excuse me. I had to shake it. I was trying to get to shake it. You got the message. Solitude, the state or quality of being alone or remote from others. And I just spoke about this. If you receive this card, you may be being asked to change your perception while in solitude. And I know sometimes in solitude, the low frequency of solitude is loneliness. So if you're in that low vibration, then you'll feel lonely. How do you flip that? Now I'm going to give you lonely's acronym and solitude. One more again, okay? Now this is the way you flip it. This is the solution with this one. So the third one is just a bit different, okay? So pay attention. Loneliness, lucid, over-analyzing nightmares of emptiness, living inside narrowing, explosive, self-destructive stories. One more again. Lucid, over-analyzing nightmares of emptiness, living inside narrowing, explosive, self-destructing stories. Solitude, self-development time, orchestrating life lessons with introspective time, unlocking your divine essence with tools learned in this lifetime and lifetimes before, granting you access to your divine purpose in this timeline, dimension, and space. You created the portal to walk through when you chose solitude. You are not lonely. It is maybe a projection of something that you internally may need to let go of, or it may be something from your past attempting to project at you because they feel you cut loose. However it go, do the work necessary because you have the recipe. Vulnerability is a superpower. It's your mental and emotional stability. You hear me? And being vulnerable is a gift because many desensitize themselves with things. But if you're here, you're okay with being vulnerable. And you're learning how to be okay being vulnerable and I just heard emotionally available, but emotionally stable when connecting with these new energies, okay? Now, anyone who tries to disturb your peace, let them be, for they can never believe your visions and dreams. This lets me know that you were sharing your visions and dreams with people who either didn't believe or were listening to copy. However it goes, they did it for sure. All right, and we ain't got time to give it no energy. It is what it is. Self-discovery, flip side message on the back. Someone in your energetic auric field needs a spiritual party. If you receive this card, then listen carefully and connect with Mommy Walter for the answer. This is your awakening of your divine powers. You hear me? Someone in your energetic auric field needs a spiritual party. Now, only you know who this energy is, or only you will know who this energy is. And only you can make this choice, this decision. The decision is yours. And there's no right or wrong. There's no evil. I'm not feeling any. I'm feeling a lot of healed energy from speaking from it. Speaking of the situation that I'm feeling. Okay. Psychic abilities. Claircognizance. Claircognizance. Having a thought or perception outside the human senses. So I don't know if you and these new people that you are connecting with, you're sharing the different divine interventions and interactions that you're having. And maybe with you all doing this, I don't want to say it. Give me a second. Because what I'm feeling is with you all doing this, you're opening the doors for others to speak on their experiences. So just, but in the words of my great grandma, put that over in your back pocket for those of you who are collaborating with someone, okay? All right. Or will be collaborating with someone. Now, we have the Akashic truth here. And I'm going to ask them for any Akashic truths that need to be told as we come to almost an end of this video and communing as a soul family. I am grateful for thee once again. I will always say that because we are reflections of one another. Yes, we are. And, ooh, that's a whole lot. We're not going there. Why I just heard that song? Took me a while, but I'm finally here. I just want to testify and make it crystal clear. See, I've been picked up to be picked on, to be talked about. I'm a friend now, I'm in friend now, but it turned my life around. Oh, you hear me? That's somebody singing it. And ain't nothing wrong with to sing your songs. Because I'm going to sing mine all day long. Baby, I make up songs all day. I make a song out of anything. You hear me? Anything. And a poem, too. Just inspiration. Ooh. Come on. Come on. What you got? Some decisions. Oh, you seeing something through, baby? Oh, some inner peace, too. Ha. Anything else? Akashic Records? Anything that... Oh. Thank you. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah. This all started with you going in and giving yourself what you needed to heal. These cards are just repeating. Finding the lesson. Taking the difficult road. Taking charge in your life. Allowing yourself to become that individual. And still allowing yourself to connect to the body when needed. But making sure you give yourself what you need. And taking a chance on your visions and dreams. And this one fell out on yes. So I'm going to leave it just like that, okay? But I'm going to read the messages on the cards. Where'd my other card go? Okay. There we go. So we got self-love. You are worthy and deserving of all abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. Okay. Difficult road. Spirit of perseverance. Being prepared for great things. Walking the hard path in life. And I just made me think about the Wasp Oracle message. Sometimes life stings. And I can testify. Sometimes life does sting. I couldn't... When that tornado happened, and I knew that I had a son graduating in less than 2 weeks, and everything was gone. And then he was going off into college in another town away from me, 2 hours away from me. And we had nothing anymore. You hear me? And he was leaving the beginning of August. All of that is you could have never told me I would find gratitude in that storm, but I did because I received clarity. So that's where my gratitude lies, in that clarity, in my joy being restored, in my love for life being restored, in my love for my gifts being restored, in my love for wanting to be, for being able to want to share and not closed off, and in PTSD, afraid of what's going to happen next. No, I'm open to receive what's new for me. And staying in that, I was able to get him off to college, even with the diabetes attack that attempted to put me in the world. All of that happened, and I still found gratitude because he's fine. He's in college. And because I didn't allow myself to go into woe is me, and I said I'm not okay when I wasn't okay, and I was able to be vulnerable with those I could be vulnerable with, and I received that which I needed. I said that to say this to you. The difficult road ain't always the difficult road. Spirit of perseverance, being prepared for great things, walking the hard path in life. You hear me? Taking charge. You're taking a backseat in a relationship or situation, and it may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. And Spirit is telling me this is what you did. So allowing yourself to be vulnerable again may seem shaky at times. Use your discernment with who and what you're vulnerable with. I will say that. And make sure you found the lessons, because I know there are times when I go back and I find lessons and things that I may have missed. So make sure you find the lessons and allow yourself to be patient with yourself. Something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There is no such thing as failure. So pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. Now, I'm speaking to you on your timelines. You take what's for you and what's not. You leave for that who it's for, okay? Take a chance. It's time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm, and will begin to attract new results. And again, the answer is yes. Now, before we close this out, we're going to be a little on this side where we get the ancestors and the divine council spill a little tea. Because we did see that there was self-love needed and some recovery here and some remembrance and some healing. Yeah, we all of that, okay? So, with this Mercury retrograde, I'll say this. Let me grab a little water. And I'm grateful for the water spirits. I pay homage to you on this great day, as you hydrate me with your loving waters. Thank you. And I'm not, so, thank you, Spirit. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but we're going to ask about this energy who is in your energetic auric field, who needs a spiritual pardon. Divine counsel. Spill the tea on them, please. And as we do, we go, for those of you who are 420 friendly, spark up. Because this could. This could be. Very well could be. The very thing that you're not seeing. And that's for some of y'all. You know what for. Okay. Divine counsel, spill the tea on this person that's in the collective's energetic auric field who needs a spiritual pardon. Spill the tea. 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 They might not want to spill the tea. They might want you to use your discernment. My goodness. Okay. Let me tell you what they said. At some point in your life, they may have been a spiritual hater to not just what you are and who you are, but anything that shed light on things they needed to work on. And I'm not going to go too deep into this. But they may have been, in this reality, a smiling face. But in another dimension, in space, behind your back, they were a hater. Hating on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. They were hating. And I heard they misunderstood it because of conditioning. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you how Divine Council did this. They skipped right over to this. Because although they did this, doing this caused them to dig into your truth. And what they found out, they want forgiveness. And they want a pardon too. And they hustling to make it rain. Focused on getting money and getting it so they can come and give you what is yours. And when I say only you know how you feel about this. But you, whoever I'm speaking to, you had an inkling. You thought this. I ain't doing nothing but confirming it. They in their head because they don't know how you're going to receive them for real. They don't. They really don't. They overthinking, they stress, they overanalyze. And stop that. If you cross-watch it, you know I'm talking to you. You doing this? Stop that. Don't do that to yourself. And know that at this point, move in silence. Move in silence. Whatever you planning. Or that was for the cross-watcher. Whatever you planning. Move in silence. Now, back to the collective. Let me tell you this, collective. When this person comes towards you, or if this person has come towards you with these offerings. Oh, I heard offerings. Good God, they something else. With these offerings, whether you masculine or feminine. Okay, you take this how it fall. Y'all move in silence, because I'm going to tell you, these little dots right here, let me know they watching. And they some fucking clowns, because they committed to misunderstanding the journey and the mission of ascension. And the lack of knowledge and truth-seeking is what keeps them in the spirit of inhibition. Move in silence. And the card that's looking right at me on the Mercury upgrade deck, and I'm closing it out. I know y'all just seen that 3737 come across that timer. You hear me? It's music in here too, y'all. Layla Hathaway and Joe Sample. Always remember, my friend, the world will change again. You may have to come back through everywhere you've been. And the message that goes with this card, the channel message, when I received this message, someone is missing you deeply. Make that phone call without any expectations and watch how beautiful the phone call goes. 3811 just passed on that timer too. I'm about to sign up out of here. And you know when somebody not being genuine with you. Your clairsentience is on fleek. So is your clairvoyance. Don't overthink. And for that cross watcher that I was speaking to, trust the process. Trust the process. And be patient with yourself too. It's new for you too. Until we tap in, tune in, chime in, and dine on that which the divine has to give. Continue to be great. You lion and lioness goats. I'm going to always call you goats because we bosses, we CEOs. We A1 day ones, we soul family. And the algorithm knew it was our time to come together collectively. Until next time, peace. Yes. And create with that beautiful mind.